Hello and welcome to the demo for KB Groups, which is an add-on for the Access Manager. This allows you to have more control over your users by allowing you to create groups and assigning users to those groups. So let's go to the Groups tab. Let's start creating some new groups. Because we have a college KB as an example, let's start with students, teachers groups. Let's go ahead and go to the Users tab. We'll choose our group students. Here we have three different roles, subscribers, authors, and editors. They're the same capabilities, permissions as the WP roles. The difference would be that if, let's say, for example, you want to give one of your users the ability to edit KB articles, but not, let's say, post or have any other backend admin access, but you just want them to access the knowledge base articles to edit them. So you go here, you choose your user, let's say Kathy, we add her. Now we have Kathy here, and let's say we want an author, John. All right, so now we have John and Kathy, so they can do editing. So authors can create their own articles, but they can't edit anybody else's. Editors can do everything editing-wise, and subscribers can only view. So I'm going to give them the view ability. Okay. So let's say you can also give users multiple groups. So if you have a teacher and you want a teacher to be an editor, so let's say Kathy is an editor as well, a teacher, and we want to give her the ability to edit both groups, you can do that as well. Let's go ahead and assign the groups to the categories. So access to categories. Now you'll see the groups that you've created, students and teachers. So if we go to students, so you have three different options now: no access, read only, and full. So if I choose full access for the students, and let's say I give them campus life in all these categories, okay? So anybody who's an author or editor can now go into those articles and either edit them or create articles under campus life, okay? Read only, so I want students to be able to access the research category and all of these subcategories. Now they can read them all, but they can't access them. Even if they're editors, they don't have full access. They just have reading only access. If I go to teachers, now I can choose what I want for the teachers. So I can give teachers essentially everything if I choose to, or I can specify very specific things. And that's with every group, you can do that as well. If you want to have like a power group or a group that does like an admin group that does everything, you can create another group called admin and just give them full access to everything. Now let's go to access to articles and give groups specific access to articles as well. You can do that as well. So access to articles. Now here you can see that under teachers, we already have financial accounting with an F. That means they've already have access to this article. And that's because under here, they've already have accounting here, right? Access to it. So here you can start giving them access to specific ones that they don't have access to based on their categories. So if I want to give them development center and that's in a different category, they can have access just to that article. If you go to students, you can see the difference as well. You have now here they don't have any full access to anything that's currently published, but you see the public access, so they can see anything that the public can see because the public has the read-only access. For additional information about the KB Groups add-on and for other add-ons for the Access Manager, head over to our website at echo-knowledgebase.com. Scroll to documentation and Access Manager, and that will take you to the full documentation that we currently have set up.